This is now starting to draw up a lot more smoke in the house, and it's De'Aaron Fox. Now, the Kings, since making the first round and getting the 3 seed 2 years ago, it's been kind of a slippery slope downhill where they get eliminated from the play-in last year by the New Orleans Pelicans without Zion Williamson. And now this year, they've lost like 5 games in a row. They're, I think, out of the play-in right now, or they're in the play-in. They're just not playing good. And look, De'Aaron Fox needs to make All-NBA to get the Supermax. And if he doesn't, which it looks like he's not because SGA and Luka are playing so above their expectations that they're going to be the 2 guards getting it.
Yeah.
But, you know, he could make second or third team, but we'll have to see. If he doesn't get All-NBA, there's no way he's staying in Sacramento.
He has to get first team.
No, he has to get. He just has to make it on All-NBA.
So third team, maybe.
It's a stretch. It's tough because right now you're looking at Luka, SGA.
then
Curry's going to get in regardless of how
You
good or
think
bad.
so?
Yeah, they will give him the benefit of the doubt. They'll put Damian Lillard in there, and then they'll probably put Trae Young could get in. They could put Anthony Edwards in there.
Right.
So it's not a guarantee for Fox to get it.
I don't think Curry should get it.
Well, you're a Warriors hater, so your opinion's invalid. Let's get into the next team. Gio, you might like this one. The Houston Rockets.
This is the team that I have.
So this would almost certainly cost you Fred VanVleet.
Yep.
But you would have to throw in a young star. So maybe they don't even do that, and the Kings want, Jalen Green, who would be a really good sell low if you're or I guess like a sell high if you're getting De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
If you're Houston, if Jalen Green's still not being consistent outside the months of March and April, then could happen. But who's going to be your 2 guard? I guess then Amen.
Right.
Amen, Reed Shepherd.
Right, but then what's the point of drafting Reed? I don't think they do it because, why'd you draft Reed then?
Right. Well, also keep in mind that a lot of number 1 picks or a lot of top picks don't necessarily work out.
Well, you got to give him a chance.
Well, he will get a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you draft De'Aaron Fox, he's not going to really get a full chance.
Well, they're not going to want Reed Shepherd if you're Sacramento because we don't know if Reed Shepherd's a first option or not. They would want Jalen Green over him.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is when the Rockets will probably keep Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, they will.
And now De'Aaron Fox is the starting point guard. So now what?
Isn't Reed Shepherd a 2 guard?
Reed Shepherd's a 2 guard.
Yeah. So he wouldn't be.
I feel like in the NBA, he's more of a point guard though.
He's got the size of a point guard.
He could play the 2.
So it's tough. It's kind of tough to decipher. Fox is 6'3".
It was Rob and him in Kentucky.
Yeah, I know that.
That was the
but that's only because of the players they had over there. I think in the NBA, his skill set translates better as a.
Okay.
I don't necessarily see him being a first or second option on a team.
No.
Reed,
yeah, he's gonna be your floor spacing shooter.
Yeah.
I see him playing sort of like a better Seth Curry.
I could see them definitely moving VanVleet, Jalen Green. You elevate Amen with De'Aaron.
Yeah.
You could expend Dylan Brooks there.
I think VanVleet makes more money than De'Aaron Fox, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Because VanVleet, he signed a stupid contract with that team.
He did.
But honestly, I would keep Dylan Brooks at all costs.
he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you don't like Dylan Brooks, but if we're
He's a
calling
necessary
a
piece.
spade, he's
But you have Tari Eason.
right. But you want both. You don't want to pull in Knicks and trade away all your starters.
Yeah. It depends what the Kings are asking you. I think VanVleet gets it done, but you need a lot more. Jalen Green, maybe picks.
Well, if you're trading in today's NBA, especially with the new CBA, you have to trade like for like because of the salaries. But if you're the Kings, you want a young star and you want multiple first round picks.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, and that's what's going to be the asking price for Fox. They're probably going to want 3 picks and a swap, most likely, and then you throw in the young star, kind of like the KD trade. Mikal Bridges was the young star, but Cam Johnson wound up being that, and then the 4 first round picks and the 1 swap in 2028. So that's kind of what it is. In off chances, you get just salary filler. Like the Nets just got all the picks with Boyan as the salary filler. So it really depends. So. How do we see this kind of working out, Gio, with Fox in Houston?
I mean, if it happens, I don't know. I mean, the Rockets are already a good team. They're already a top 3 team without him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't see them improving that much.
Can they sustain that? Remember, this team could crash out in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, anything could happen, right?
Right.
But I'm just going based off what's going on right now, and I see the Rockets are a very good team. They're a very good team together, so I think if you break that up, I think that might actually cause some more damage than than help. And De'Aaron Fox hasn't proven to me anything when it comes to winning. I mean, he's proven to me he's probably the fastest player in the league, or he's like a great scorer, a great fourth quarter scorer. But like when it comes to winning team success, he hasn't proven me anything.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
I say no.
I like the fit. Their priority right now, I think, is still Kevin Durant. That is an off-season problem for them. They're not going to trade for KD in season. And if you want to see what you have with this team for a playoff run this year with Van Vliet, and you could say, all right, what's KD going to bring for us next year if we trade for him? And that's what it seems like from what the reports were this past season. They want KD next year. Yeah. And, of course, you bring KD and he could take you another round further, whoever they make it this year. And I think you would definitely give up more for KD than you would Fox.
Absolutely.
And I think KD moves the needle more for you right now than Fox would.
Can I actually
current lineup.
Can I counter you with something else? Because I think the Rockets have their sights set on a different Phoenix Sun, and I think they want Devin Booker.
Wow.
Because think about it, the one hole really on this roster is their two guard. And look, I don't
shade at Jalen Green.
I don't necessarily think that Jalen Green and Reed Shepherd have the upside like a Devin Booker would.
Okay.
I know Devin Booker hasn't really showed up much in elimination games and in finals, but look, like I said before, I think the Team USA experience humbled him a lot. And I think running an offense with, Şengün and having guys like Dylan Brooks and Amen Thompson around him, I think it will be a lot better because this Rockets team is young. Yeah. You don't want to add a 37-year-old Kevin Durant to the mix who always gets hurt. I don't necessarily think it's the best fit.
Yeah.
So I think the Rockets, could they trade for KD? Sure, it could easily happen, right? But I think Booker would fit better with that team.
Who do they give up?
You would have to give up Jalen Green.
Yeah.
You have to give up whoever. Like, I don't know when you would trade for him because Van Vliet might not be on the roster by then, but probably him.
I would like to keep Van Vliet with Devin Booker. I think that's a very, very good front court.
It really depends on what version of Van Vliet you get. Because with these vets, they could crash out literally one season after.
Oh, you're going to get a floor general Van Vliet.
Well, look how he started off this season.
Exactly.
You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't necessarily think it'll happen.
Okay.
So it's tough. And obviously they won't trade for Beal because Beal's kind of washed.
You don't need
He has a
Beal.
no trade clause, so he has to approve of every trade he goes into.
Yeah.